we have a little bit of a problem as, we kinda need a compass for these next few levels we have open for us. Except, the only compass we can get, is behind a level that will take 6 minutes. And, don't really want to spend 6 minutes on that, so I guess we'll just have a bunch of secondary runs as let's just dive into the level, why don't we? Okay, I guess if there's any time as any to I'll just use this one. To relearn how Sia works, it would be now. It's diving straight into the deep end, I suppose. Gee, what is, Okay, good, thank you. It's not a 12-minute, or 15-minute time limit, although, okay, I can take it easy. Oh, it's this sort of stamp out the traitors. Yes. Could very well be interesting, to say the least. But yeah, much like Link, Sia here has a few costumes, like a lot of costumes. Mostly because, they're split up into hatless and maskless versions for Sia. So for each outfit, there's a version with her wearing the hat and the mask. Then there's one where she's wearing just the hat. And then there's one which okay. That is definitely a position there, Sia. That, yeah, thingy thing. Like, the one I like the most as, I like Sia's face. I guess you could say. Yeah, so, for the most part, every time we play, like every time we get a new costume, or I guess use a new costume for Sia, that is exactly what I will be doing. I guess that is the version I will be using, the, I guess, bear version, I suppose. And I guess I should say that since, I guess for the new characters, I'll be fine in not using a costume for them, or I guess in the map that they're introduced in. So even if we do get outfits for those three, I won't be using them. Yeah. Or I guess I won't be using them until next map, I think. And also, as I've been thinking about this, it's kind of something I've been, like, wanting to do. Like, the more I think about it, the more I want to do it, and that is, do a Let's Play, or, like, a separate Let's Play on the story mode of this game. As, there's a few Skulltulas that, on top of only being available in the story mode, we can only get if we do the story mode on hard mode, or on the harder difficulty. Because of that dude was just fucking walking on nothing. What the fuck? Yeah. because I kind of want to show off where every Skulltula is. Kind of want to do a Let's Play on the story mode. I guess with both difficulties. For that express purpose. But what I'm thinking of doing is, since it's not as easy to get these Skulltulas on the hard mode. It's not easy. Well, you need I would say warriors around level 40, level 80, as well as I would say at a minimum the level 3 weapons. For you to stand a chance at receiving the thingy thing. So yeah. What I'm thinking of doing is I'll only do it when I've played when we've switched over to the definitive edition and we've done a few maps on that one, maybe one or two. Maybe finished one and then working towards the next. Yeah, what I'm thinking of doing is for normal difficulty, I guess for the first run through, start up a brand new save file, so I can play the story mode fresh, and then once we've finished up everything in the first run, switch back to, or I guess switch to the version I'll be using for this Let's Play. So then I can just dive straight into that sort of thing. So then when we eventually get to the rewards map, I won't have to say hey, there's a few of these puzzles or illustrations that you can only get by doing the story mode sort of thing. I can then just say, hey, a few of these illustrations are only done from doing the story mode. Here's my Let's Play on the story mode, sort of thing. Okay, that's the allied base, okay. A little worried there. But yeah, I guess now I've used Sia a bit. I would say she's like Fi in a way. As her C1 powers up her attacks for a short amount of time. I think even extends them too. Maybe. Meaning that you're not really using Sia until you start powering up her attacks, I suppose. I think I want to say the Skulltula is in the knock down here. Again, should mention that because I'm recording this in the same recording session as the last episode, I can't hear where the Skulltula is. Okay, yep, right there. In the story mode, I think that's where you get the arrows, I think. Perhaps. How much on fire is everything? It looks fine, I want to say. Apart from that, I suppose. Huh. But I just hope that we have a few freebie missions, so then I can use some of the DLC characters, because a lot of my favorite characters are from the DLC. I guess not really DLC, from the Legends, as, I like using Linkle, I like using Skull Kid, Marin is really good, and, kind of pains me to say this, but, Phantom Toon Zelda is a better version of, Darunia. And I like me some Darunia. So, yeah. Okay, we have to go deal with that map. Fucking course. So I should mention that I really hate this type of missions. Only because it takes a while for, I guess I'll just do this. It takes a while for, the turncoat captain to spawn in once you've, taken over a base. I can understand why, since, like, since the game spawns things, the game spawning things is, tied to the notification center, I suppose, of this game. Meaning that if there's a bit of a backlog on the notifications, it would take a while for things to spawn in. Also, Skulltula? Bread and butter? Bread and butter. Yeah. Although that being said, this is like still fairly early along in the thing. How much time has passed? Oh, yeah, right. I guess I would be opening cutscenes and shit. I got looked down at my time and it said like 20 minutes. Oh, 12 minutes. Like, oh, we need to move because, who are we fighting? Oh yeah, right, Zelda. Not that bad. I think it might just be the Master Quest map, but I think, for characters that have, 8-bit weapons, they will then be using them. Like, I want to say, like, the main cast has them? But I think there's, like, a few odd choices of them. I forget if Sia, Volga, and Wizro have them. Interesting. Because, like, I guess the items in Zelda 1, those are the 8-bit weapons, and Zelda here, her rapier has been turned into the white sword, I think it is, from Zelda 1. I think it might be Lana's summoning gate that does this, but her summoning gate turns into the compass. Which is like pretty like, what? Excuse me? One of those are supposed to be the same bubbles that you see in Lana thing. In Lana's victory screen, I think. But oh boy. Oh. I thought Sia had a mole for a second there because, like, there's a spot on my TV that is like on her cheek. It's like, oh, interesting. I mean, it wouldn't be opposed to seeing Sia with a mole. I guess that is the reason why people like Samus so much, right? That's the reason? Like, the only reason? Do we need the harp? The fuck's the harp at? I guess we're going to have to go down this way. Right? Because, like, I see fairies are there, and that normally means that we need, the harp. Okay. Oh, yay! Although that being said, I don't really... This isn't so bad, because... It's Agatha, and we will be doing this again, regardless. Simply because, Skulltulas. Maybe I should see, what levels are around us, as, if they just so happen to be, the levels containing Skulltulas, I think I might, like, hold off a little bit until I get earphones. Just so I can hear them. You know, like something that would be nice. Oh, okay. Right before I forget. Why bother checking if it's always going to be the same fucking thing? Also, I guess, yeah. If I don't just outright say what Let's Play I'm going to be doing next, I can use the, background music as a hint to what it would be. Like, maybe, like, say, like, start using a lot of Legend of Zelda music, I guess Super Mario music, and, like, not, like, have a select theme, so then I'll just, like, hint, okay, the game I'm gonna be doing next is in that franchise. Which one it is, you might need to look a little bit deeper in. Maybe. And since I have already said, what game I'm going to be doing next, I might consider doing, placing in some Rayman Origins music. Maybe, holy shit, Sheik. Can you not? Yeah. I might just do that. Also, Tolly didn't, like, why didn't I mention this? I will, like, if you still hear Hyrule Warriors music, that is because I happen to like the song, and I might feel inclined to use it more, or, like, to still use it. Some songs I like being Eclipse of the Sun, Psycho Storm, and no, not because it's Sia's theme, essentially, but because it's just a good piece of music. Silent Guardians. It's been a while since I've listened to it, but I think that's a good song too. Although that might just be because I think that's the song where it sounds like they're saying Big Peepee. And, yeah. Just gonna leave it at that, I think. And then, in the Legends version, there's the... Oh, I guess Sequence of Drips. That's also a good song. There's the remixed Mulgera theme? That's the name? I think that's the name. Or the name of the boss. I'm not sure how I feel about that version of Mulgira's theme as I think I like it. Like I think I like the Mulgira's theme as a whole. It's just that like this style of the style they went with, I feel doesn't really quite line up for that theme. I think maybe. Also, I guess because I've started to listen to the soundtrack to Smash Bros. Ultimate, I might start including that more often. Since the Banjo-Kazooie themes and the ARMS themes are actually pretty good. Maybe there's even a few more that I might just like. So, like, I don't know, I guess enter-wise for that, that might be a little bit harder to spot because, like, if I start using those songs, like, a lot more often than other ones, it's like, I guess people would say, is he hinting that he's going to be doing a Smash Bros. Game, or, like, what? What? Although that being said, I am considering doing, a Let's Play on Subspace Emissary. Maybe Word of Light also? Maybe? Perhaps? I guess just depending on how I feel about it. Although, would I be fine? Like, do I want to buy Smash Bros. Ultimate just for the World of Light mode? Something to think about, I suppose. But yeah, things and stuff. So I guess, the way I'm going to be Let's Playing Rayman Origins, oh boy, it is already, something I think in terms of a Let's Play, it would be the best way to do it, but like, because of the way I play the game casually, it's like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, please don't. But because I am going to be 100%ing Rayman Origins for the Let's Play, I'm going to be doing the speedruns of the levels that have them. What I would do casually is, straight after finishing the level, just immediately go back and play the level again. In fact, you're even given the option to replay the level, like at the I guess result screen. I guess that would make sense. And not only do you keep your progress for doing it, or like for retrying the level, you can go straight, like, you then unlock the speedrun. So that's a good way to do it casually, since like you just dive straight into the speedrun mode. But what I'm planning on doing for the Let's Play is holding off on diving straight into the speedruns until the end of the level, the end of the world, and then have an episode spent to the speedruns. Definitely going to be interesting, since like I'm going to be doing it slightly differently, and also I'm also going to be taking a note out of the book I used for Sonic Unleashed, meaning that if I miss something, I'll be doing something similar to what I did in that, meaning that there will be redemption runs, but I won't commentate over them because, like, much like in Sonic Unleashed, they're kind of on the shorter side. Especially like some of the Electroons. It's like, if I did commentate them, they'll basically go, hey, here's the thing. Alright, goodbye, it's done now. Sort of thing. And even for the Electroons you get from the looms, I guess from collecting looms, I'm gonna be speeding them up. So it's like, okay. That sort of thing. Ooh, okay. So I think there's a... Oh. There would be a way... Like, there's an easier way to force Zant to expose his weakness. Or weak gauge. And that is to God. As if you got his extended... Oh, yeah. If you got his combos, he would then want to, like, use them longer. Therefore, wanting to... then wanting, like, then, like, overloading his gauge. Thing is, on this level specifically, we couldn't guard. It's not that big a deal, since, you know, who the fuck guards? It's Hyrule Warriors. But yeah, fighting Zant might not be that bad as what I first thought. But, we need to do 2 of them, don't we? Because this level had a skeletal as well. So I'm thinking that, we'll stop the episode there. Because we have 2 levels to go back and do. Yay! Okay, I'll just mention this before I end off the episode. I guess segue into the thing. Hopefully by next recording session I have earphones. So then I can listen to the Skulltula. And hopefully have an easier time finding them. What is this? Why? But yeah, we'll go back and do these 2 levels now. Okay, so, it's not really a whole lot to say about these, as, they were overly easy. Although I would like to mention that, for the parts that, the wards that we need to unlock that, I don't do in the actual episode itself due to a reason or another, and aren't obvious, like really obvious, I will have a, this is where, like, what you need to do sort of thing. But yeah, this one was kind of easy. Like, I know we are, like, level 55, and, like, that is over-leveled for this point in this map, but, like, it's kind of surprised this only took me, in-game it said 7 minutes, but it was closer to 10, in real time, so, yeah, not to mention, I was like, I'll just stop talking about this one specifically, but I really don't know what to think about the whole map in general, since item-wise it seems to be a bit random. Like, by the time I had finished this level, I needed a candle for the next level we're about to see. Only problem was, the game wasn't spawning a candle for me, and I had to, do a few missions, to spawn one in, and, like, even then it wasn't around the area it was in beforehand. So I think for this map, a gimmick, I guess I could say, is going to be that the items you need to get rewards are going to be in like, they're not going to have a set spawn sort of thing, which could be interesting, maybe. But with some items that like act really weird, like the ladder, and I think maybe even the harp. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the randomness, or possible randomness about that sort of thing. But yeah, like what was originally going to take me like 20 minutes to do this, like around there, it took closer to 30 because I had to go play a few levels in between, and yeah, this level was, I would say, harder in some ways than the previous one, as there's two. Is there two? I'm trying to figure out if. Okay, I don't think Impa was a required fight, but because she's near other characters, other people you do need to kill, in a way she's required. This level has you facing two warriors that, well, one is really fast and the other one has a big deal of spread attacks, so needless to say, I was a little bit worried about that whole thing. In fact, I even delayed taking on Sheik just to see if I could have the allies just whittle down her health for like a little bit. So like, normally when I would be going off to finish the objective, here I'm just stalling, getting KOs just because I really don't want to take on Sheik for longer than I have to. So I think I might. I kind of think it's safe to say that I've forgotten how to Agatha, but thankfully I did unlock regular skill plus, regular attack plus on this run. So hopefully I could just like take note of that, or like make use of that as I relearn Agatha. I'm kind of thinking that like the small space in between was probably not the best idea. But I think I've mentioned this beforehand, but like, get used to me having to like relearn characters constantly because of the way I'm playing this game. And the fact that sometimes like it's not probably going to be like the best idea, but like I just won't play the game sometimes. But because the next game is Rayman Origins that I'm playing via Steam, it's going to be somewhat easier for me just to like dive back into it. But yeah, next episode, I feel like we're just going to continue on and maybe even start progressing towards our initial goal of this map. But until then, that's when I'll see you.